Welcome to Exam Sale. In this video we walk through the syllabus for the VMware Professional Workspace 1 exam so you know exactly what to study and how much emphasis to give each area. Overview of the exam structure. Section 4 Installing, Configuring, and Setup carries 26%. Section 6 Troubleshooting and Repairing is 18%. Section 1 Architecture and Technologies is 16%. Section 3 Planning and Designing is 12%. Section 2 Products and Solutions is 10%, Section 7 Administrative and Operational Tasks is 10%, and Section 5 Performance Tuning, Optimization, and Upgrades is 8%. Each domain lists difficulty, estimated study hours, and assessment type so you can plan focused study sessions and hands-on practice accordingly. Section 4 Installing, Configuring, and Setup is 26% of the exam and is rated hard with an estimated 40 hours of learning and hands-on plus conceptual assessment types. You will learn deployment and initial configuration of Workspace 1 components including Workspace 1 UEM, Workspace 1 Access, and Unified Access Gateway. Key skills include configuring the UEM console settings, integrating directory services, setting up certificate authorities and templates, deploying the AirWatch Cloud Connector, configuring SMTP and SMS notifications, installing and configuring the Access Connector, integrating identity providers and authentication methods, and deploying UAG for tunnel, content gateway and SEG services while validating connectivity and certificates. Section 6 Troubleshooting and Repairing is 18%, rated hard with about 30 hours of learning and scenario-based assessments. This domain teaches how to identify and resolve issues across the Workspace 1 ecosystem and endpoint enrollment flows. Expect to analyze UEM console logs, troubleshoot directory services synchronization and ACC connectivity failures, debug Workspace 1 access login and SAML assertions, resolve device enrollment and profile installation errors, debug application deployment problems, analyze UAG tunnel logs, and identify SEG connectivity and mail flow issues in realistic scenarios. Section 1 Architecture and Technologies represents 16%, is medium difficulty, requires about 20 hours of learning, and includes conceptual and scenario-based assessment items. You will study the fundamental architecture and core components of Workspace 1 solutions including UEM, Access, UAG and Workspace 1 Intelligence. Topics include identifying architecture components, distinguishing on-premises versus cloud deployments, understanding authentication protocols like SAML and OIDC, multi-factor authentication options, modern management concepts for MDM and MAM, and comparing enrollment methods across device platforms so you can design and troubleshoot according to architectural constraints. Section 3 Planning and Designing is 12%, medium difficulty, with roughly 15 learning hours and scenario-based assessments focused on designing scalable Workspace 1 environments. Candidates will learn to determine hardware requirements for components, design for high availability, plan disaster recovery strategies, analyze network requirements and port mappings, and select appropriate database sizing and storage. Emphasis is placed on translating business requirements into a resilient architecture and preparing deployment plans that support growth and operational continuity. Section 2 Products and Solutions is 10%, rated easy, with an estimated 10 hours of study and conceptual plus scenario-based assessment items. This area covers the Workspace 1 product portfolio and integration capabilities so you can explain what each product delivers. You will describe Workspace 1 UEM features, Workspace 1 access capabilities, assist functionality, intelligence insights, and the productivity apps like Boxer and Content, and you will learn how these components integrate to deliver a complete digital workspace. Section 7 Administrative and Operational Tasks is 10%, easy difficulty, and requires about 15 hours of learning with conceptual and scenario-based assessments focused on day-to-day management. This domain teaches console management including organization groups and smart groups, configuring compliance policies, assigning profiles and resources to devices, generating UEM reports, and managing application life cycles and versions. Mastery here enables efficient operations and reporting that keep your Workspace 1 environment secure and compliant. Section 5 Performance Tuning, Optimization, and Upgrades is 8%, medium difficulty, With approximately 10 hours of study and a mix of hands-on and conceptual assessment tasks, you will learn maintenance and optimization practices including component upgrade procedures, optimizing workspace one access performance, monitoring system health via console dashboards, maintaining SQL database health for UEM, and managing API rate limits and overall system performance. These operational skills help sustain a healthy production environment and reduce downtime during upgrades and peak loads. Conclusion: use the domain weights, difficulty levels, and estimated learning hours to plan a study schedule that balances hands-on labs with conceptual review. Focus first on the high-weight, hard sections for deployment and troubleshooting, and then consolidate knowledge in architecture, planning, operations, and optimization to achieve a well-rounded exam readiness.